Hi, Debbie Lichter here with the Congruence Code and Free from Food Addiction. And today we are talking about how to truly, authentically let go so that you can trust. I speak with so many women who have already been on a spiritual path for a while. They've done plenty of inner work. They know that they're supposed to let it go and receive and trust the universe or trust God. And yet, they're still worrying. They're still obsessing. They're still trying to figure it out. And they don't have any peace. So today we're going to talk about 3 tips to really support you in truly letting go, truly being able to operate from a place of trust and authenticity and just knowing that you're going to be okay and you're totally taken care of. So, number 1, be willing to not get what you want. So this is so important because that part of us, like, I'm just gonna let it go, I'm just gonna trust, but we still are attached to a certain outcome. There's still a little control freak in the back of our head that's going, yeah, well, I still want things to go this way. And it's really funny because oftentimes when things are going the way that we'd like them to go, we're like, oh, I feel so in flow. I feel trusting. The universe has my back. God's got my back. I'm doing it right. And then the moment something doesn't work out or go the way that we think that it should be going, all of a sudden we're like, well, what did I do wrong? How did I attract this? What do I need to fix? What do I need to change? And we go into all this obsession and all this fix-it mode, and it takes us out of that very vibration of being able to be in trust and to be free. And so, to truly be willing to not get what you think you need and want is living life on life's terms. Can you actually truly unattach to the outcome? That's what trust and letting go is. Trust and letting go isn't, I'm going to let go so that things still work out the way that I want. Trust and letting go is truly, I am going to surrender the need to know what the outcome is or how it works out or if it's going to work out how I think it should or not, because I'm stepping into a deeper level of, oh, I trust that I'm being taken care of. I trust that I'm being supported. I trust that I'm being provided for, even if in this particular moment, I can't, with my limited view, I can't see how this is working for me. I trust that it is because I have a deeper sense of well-being going on. So that's number 1. Number 2 is to clear the fear. So oftentimes when we are wanting to trust, when we're wanting to let go, but we aren't really able to, it's because there is some deeper fear that is driving our feelings. So oftentimes this fear is based in scarcity. There's a fear that I'm going to not get what I need or want, or I'm going to lose what I have. There's some kind of fear of lack or not enough that's going on in the background that is driving us to say that we want trust, but then to not be able to fully follow through with that. And so ultimately, you need to get free of the fear. You need to clear that fear. And it's not something that you're just going to be able to do by trying to work on it or self-help it or mind muscle it. That's not how these things work. When you've got a deeper root that's going on inside of you, a deeper spiritual root that's going on inside of you, and fear is a deeper spiritual root, then we need to move it through a spiritual process. And there's plenty of very well-intentioned spiritual processes out there, forgiveness ceremonies and, all this kind of stuff, and acceptance ceremonies and things like that. But what I really find is there's a very specific way to clear the fear. This is the stuff that I love to do with women, because ultimately we need to surrender to a process that we're not trying to fix and manage on our own, where the fear can actually be removed from us. So that's what you really want to clear that fear from your system, because then it's no longer going to drive that behavior of, I still have to fix and manage this, I'm not okay, I still got to make sure that I am thinking 5 steps ahead, that I'm controlling things, that things look a certain way on the outside. All that stuff goes away when you actually clear the deeper root from which it's driving from. So that's number 2, clear the fear. Number 3 is to be in your joy. So here's the thing, is that joy is a really, really high vibration. And when you are wanting to trust, what you first need to establish in your system, in your physiology, in your energy body, in your mental body, is you need to first establish deep connection and safety. That's foundational. And then you need to actually cultivate the vibration of joy, because joy is that expression of carefree lightheartedness. I am okay. It's that childlike essence. Maybe you experienced that in childhood, or maybe you had a fantasy of experiencing that in childhood, but we all have a reference point, whether we've experienced that in our own lives or whether we've seen that when we've seen like a little child who's just moving around, giggling, lighthearted. That is the energy that we want to be in, because when you are truly trusting, you naturally feel joy, right? Because you know that you're being taken care of. And so there's nothing more to worry about. There's no judgments. There's no heaviness. You can just truly be in that expression and do what sounds fun, do what feels good, do what inspires you. And that's what helps you to feel alive. So there you have it. You've got to be willing to not get what you think you want or what you think you need. There is clear the fear, and then there is live in your joy. Now, if you want some inspiration to live in your joy, then I want to invite you to join us over at the Congruence Collective Facebook group. This is a group, a community of like-minded women who all are committed to living free, to being authentic, to shining their light. And what we're going to be doing is a joy challenge. We're going to be all stepping into a collective field of daily joy. How do we bring more joy into our lives, sharing joy with each other, inspiring each other to step into more joy, and really creating that field? Because to be surrounded by a community of people who are also holding the same vibration that you want to step into is absolutely going to raise your vibration. It just helps to lift your spirits up. So if you want to do that, then head to liveyourlight.today. I will leave a link in the description below. And come and join us for the Joy Challenge. I'm so excited. And if you like this video inspired you, if you want to get more about this, then definitely subscribe, because every single Wednesday I share fresh inspiration, fresh videos with you, and I'd love for you to be first to find out about those new videos. And please like this video, share it with a friend, spread the joy, spread the inspiration. This is how we are going to move past that energy that keeps us stuck and really into a new place of being. So thanks again for taking this time out, and I will connect more with you next time. Bye for now.